I still can't believe this actually happened. I was hiking deep in the mountains when I heard a small, weak cry coming from the bushes. When I pushed the branches aside, there it was. A real living Eevee. Small, fluffy, big brown eyes, shaking from the cold. No trainer, no pokeball, just a tiny Eevee alone in the wild. I knew scientists and rangers were already searching the area after strange sightings. If they found him, they would take him away forever. So I did something crazy. I took him home. This is the full uncut story of how I raised a real Eevee. From day 1, when he was the cutest little fox I'd ever seen, to day 30, when he evolved into something terrifying. Stay until the end, because what happened on the final night still gives me nigh. Tmares, day 1 to 10, the perfect honeymoon. On phase, the first 10 days were pure magic. Eevee was incredibly affectionate. He followed me everywhere like a tiny shadow. He slept on my pillow, played with anything that moved, and made the cutest Eevee sounds when he was happy. He loved berries and the special Pokemon food I ordered. Every time I came home, he would run to the door with his fluffy tail wagging like crazy. He was smart, really smart. He quickly learned his name and how to open cabinets. I thought I had found the perfect companion, a real Pokemon living in my house. My friends thought the videos were fake. I genuinely believed I could raise him forever. Day 11 to 21st. Warning signs. Then things started to change. By day 14, Eevee began glowing at night. His fur would shimmer with different colors for a few seconds and then stop. By day 17, he became restless. He would stare out the window for hours, especially when it was dark. The scariest part? Small objects started floating around him. Once he accidentally shattered a glass just by looking at it. He was becoming too powerful. And he knew it. Day 21 to 28, the evolution begins. By day 23, Eevee had grown bigger and more confident. He started bringing home strange stones from the forest, evolutionary stones. On day 26, the whole house filled with bright light. Eevee was trying to evolve. When the light faded, he was still Eevee, but different, stronger. His eyes were no longer innocent. EY were calculating. Day 29 to 30. The final nightmare. On day 29, he made his choice. That night, the house was filled with overwhelming energy. Eevee stood in the middle of the living room, surrounded by all the evolutionary stones. He looked at me one last time with those big eyes, and then he evolved. The light was blinding. When it disappeared, what stood before me was no longer my cute little Eevee. It was something powerful, something dangerous. I barely escaped through the back door as the house started to shake. I don't know what form he chose, but sometimes at night I still see a silhouette with glowing eyes, watching me from the forest. So yeah, never take a real Eevee home. If you want to see what happened when I tried to raise a real Pikachu next, smash that like button and comment Eevee right now. Subscribe and turn on notifications. The next episode drops very soon. And remember, some Pokemon belong in the wild.